going on, YouTube? DarriusTrucker, you know. Living the dream, my friends, living the dream. I ain't talked to y'all in a little while. I've been running pretty decent. Had some appointments and stuff, and you know, just some stuff on the personal side I ain't been able to get to y'all. You know, but it is what it is. I'm back. You know, I'm gonna try to get to y'all every day. Seriously this time. But I just want to tell you new guys to you know, be careful out there and mind your P's and Q's. And with that being said, in order to do that and to be successful here at KEIM, or like I always say, wherever you're at, plan your trips accordingly. Okay. Here at KEIM, you're not issued a GPS. Yes, there's a GPS in the truck. Yes, there's a GPS on your e-log. Yes, you got a GPS on your smartphone if that's what you got. But we don't rely on GPSs here at KEIM. We rely on this thing right here. See mine's all messed up and stuff, you know. But we rely on this right here. See? Atlas, right? Learn how to make that your best friend. Yes, it's fine to use your GPS for general direction. Major highways and whatnot, or you can look at the atlas and write down everything you need. The atlas is going to get you from town to town. Then you need to call your customer to get you from the interstate or wherever it may be to them. That's what you need to do. Okay? It's not hard. It's a simple step. And yes, sometimes you are not going to be able to call your customer. And you know, it happens. It's happened to me numerous times. Sometimes you're not going to be able to call your customer. But what you need to do is ask other drivers how to get into somewhere, because 9 times out of 10, there's another driver here who has been where you're going. Also, you can make your own judgment. If you haven't contacted your customer, you go on Google, you type in the address, and you look up the satellite. If you can't get a hold of nobody to ask if there's parking, well, you go to the closest truck stop to your customer, and that's where you stay at. Don't just go to your customer and assume that they have parking, or just go by there just to see. If you look it up and it don't look too promising, it's probably not promising. So you should probably go to the nearest truck stop and stay the night there. Honestly. Residential areas with this long of a combination, it ain't fun. I can tell you that. And I'm not telling you that from experience. But I can pretty much tell you that it ain't fun, and the conversation that you're gonna have to have with the boss man for it ain't gonna be fun either. You probably gonna have to talk to more than one person actually, if that happens. They can see where you're at, and they can see what you did. GPS on the truck. Now, do I use a GPS? Yes, I do. I'm not gonna lie. I do use my GPS. But your GPS can land you in some situations that you really don't want to be in, and it's hard to get out of. Your GPS doesn't know whether, unless you buy an expensive truck GPS, it doesn't know that you're in the truck. So if you use the one on your phone, Google does not know that you're in the truck. So it'll send you down all messed up routes and routes that aren't even truck routes. And I'll be the one to tell you, you get a damn ticket. Guess what? You got the ticket and you're gonna pay the ticket. Because you shouldn't have been there, because you should use this and plan your routes. So I plan my trips accordingly. If you've watched any of my videos, I say all the time that I make my first stop count. I.e. my drinks here. So I know where I'm going most of the time. And once I get my information through the e-log here, I plan my trip. And well, I don't plan it right then at that moment. What I do is I pick up the load. Once I pick up the load, then I plan my trip. I know which truck stops I'm going to stop at. I know whether the customer has parking or not. And if I don't, I ask somebody else. But I know if the customer has parking or not. I know pretty much about what time I'm going to get to whatever truck stop I'm going to get fuel or get something to eat or get something to drink, whatever it may be. I plan my trips accordingly. With that being said, another thing is that makes a difference between whether you get home on Friday or whether you get home on Saturday morning. Planning your trips accordingly. I promise. If you don't plan your trips right, you ain't gonna make it home till Saturday morning. And sometimes you don't make it home till Saturday morning anyway. Sometimes you just have a messed up week. But if you plan your trips right and you make your deliveries on time, you'll get home on Friday afternoon, unless you're just in a place to where you can't get home. But for the most part, you'll get home. But if you mess up on Sunday, you ain't getting home on Friday. I'm going to tell you that now. And I'm telling you that from experience. Another thing that goes with planning your trips is you get home on Friday, you leave on Sunday. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. You leave on Sunday. And you leave with enough time to where you can get a 10-hour break in once you get to your customer. Right now, guess where I'm sitting at? My customer in Ferguson, Missouri. I left my house at 12:30 this afternoon. Now, don't get me wrong, Ferguson was only 6 hours away from my house. But I got here in more than enough time to have a 10-hour break. I can go, I can get me something to eat. I can pop my straps off tonight. I'm not too tired. And I can sit up and watch a movie or two. But I'm pretty sure that once Friday rolls around, guess where I'll be? Probably on my way to the house. Because I left at a decent time on Sunday. I could have left home later. I could have, but I didn't. So you got to prepare accordingly, guys. You got to prepare accordingly. You got to plan your trips right and plan every step. Go on Trucker Path, look up the way stations, look up possible stops. Think about the time that may be added, and go in there and see if you're going to have enough time to make it. Everything. You want to plan your trips down to the T and follow it. Unless you're not able to, unless a road is closed or something like that, follow it accordingly. That's really all I wanted to tell you guys. Plan your trip accordingly. Sometimes you have to go a different route than what you planned also. But you just make simple corrections. Just make simple corrections. You'll be all right. That's how you make it out here, though. You plan your trips right, you'll do fine. Make this atlas here your best friend. Honestly, you know, I'm not on here to talk long. You know, just come to you guys for a split minute. I'm about to get out of here and take my straps off. I've been sitting here for a little while. I might as well go ahead and do it. But oh yeah, as y'all can see, I'm not in my glasses no more. I got me some new contacts, so you know. But with that being said, you guys hold it in the road there, and if you are somebody just looking to come to KEIM, come over, comment on my videos. I may give you my number, or you can email me or look me up on Facebook, and I'll give you everything you need to know. Matter of fact, you know, just take a look at this real quick, and then I'm gonna hop off here. But boom, let's see that. Those are a few numbers there that you can call and talk to somebody there in the office. They'll be more than happy to help you out and get you started on your process. So with that being said, keep your wheels spinning and the beavers grinning, and we'll holler at you later.